phone does not seem clear. But you know what? We are rocking out anyway. We are rocking out anyway on this Monday edition of Mental Health Mondays. You know? I'll let some more people fill up this room while I get ready to touch on a topic that I think is, as parents, I think we all fall short sometimes as parents. I think we all fall short. Let me know what city and what state you guys are checking in from. I'm gonna go to where some more light at in here. I was gonna do it in here, but nah, I'm not gonna do it in there. I'm gonna go right here. It's a little bit more lighter. It's a little bit more clearer. That tells me that I need to get more of my lights, gotta get just a tad bit better in there. My lighting is not all the way correct. So, as parents, I think we all fall short at times. Chris, can you close Byron and them door for me for 1 second? I think as parents, we all fall short. Kendra, what's going on? Spreading love. That's what I'm talking about. Spread love, not war. But I think we all fall short at times where we just get tired or we get caught up in the day-to-day life, the day-to-day struggle. Baltimore, Maryland, VA is in here. And what do you do when you feel like you have fallen short as a parent, besides taking it up to God, besides praying, besides just going a little bit more harder? I figured today I'll put one of these. Yes, nobody's perfect. Blake in the room. Not right now. I'm doing this. Go in the room, close the door. Not right now. No, I'll get you one when I'm finished. We all fall short as parents. Memphis, Tennessee, what's going on? We all fall short. We all don't hit 100% every single time. We all don't make our kids proud every single day. Would you agree to that? We don't make our kids proud every single day. I don't think so. What's that? I just told you to leave that and take it.
Okay, I want to ask you one question. Just one question.
And now I'm going to close that. Go ahead. They want to distract you as soon as you turn the camera on. We don't. I'm not the perfect dad. I think that some people think I'm the perfect dad. No, I'm not. I don't want the title as the perfect dad. Too much pressure comes with that. Too much expectations.
I mean, what?
We're trying to be the perfect dad.
Babes, but you know, to be honest, you've raised the bar. I mean, if I look at, this is not just a boost your head, because I know that you already got a big head. Let me see. Big. Nice.
My lighting is not that. I got to fix my lighting in there.
It's not working right now? Mm-mm. Okay, so you're in the kitchen right here.
Yeah, a little bit more lighting right here, a little bit more clearer, a little bit. But I don't want, there's too many expectations with trying to live up to being perfect.
Because nobody is perfect but Jesus, because we're going to fail every time you put comparisons up. But I could tell you, I have never in my 43 years of living, like as I watch like other fathers growing up. I have never seen a father that was as caring and doting as you. Like I've never seen it, you know. And I've been in a lot of, you know, group homes and a lot of foster homes, and I just never seen it. So
I saw
man.
somewhere that Shaq said, like, something along the lines, I don't have the words correct, something along the lines of, like, you're supposed to be, like, a good parent or, like, a good father. Something like that.
I mean, you're supposed to be. And I think, like,
So I try my hardest, but I know do you guys feel like that? You sometimes don't meet the level of expectations when it comes down to your kids?
But like, who is basing it on? Because you know, we could be the best of parents until we got to say you want punishment.
Or you say no.
Yeah.
The second you say no, you're the worst parent
Oh
in the
my gosh,
world.
my life it sucks. You this.
You
that.
ruined my
Oh,
life.
why is everything a no? Oh.
So I think that for this edition, I just think that don't put expectations on things and don't put expectations on people, because expectations are sure to be ruined.
Because I've seen it, you know, like I've seen, especially in recent, you know, relationships, you give, and then you expect for somebody to pick up the tab, you know. I go out to eat for a restaurant and I'm always paying, and then when it's time to go through a drive-through, I still got to reach down in my purse.
Or reach down in your bra and pull
Yeah,
out
you know what I'm saying?
$24.
So I think like expectation is the perfect setup for a disappointment.
Yes, exactly.
Because I can't expect a me from you.
But I've done that. A lot of times in my life, I expect people to be me, or think the way I'm going to think, or react to a certain situation the way I will react. And that's not.
So how do you combat it? How do you rebuttal when a kid says, well, that's it. You put me on punishment again. This is the worst life ever.
Then you sit down and you talk to them. Some kids are a little younger, so they may not understand exactly all the dialogue that you put out there. But if your kid is a little older, 10, 11, 12, 13, then you sit down and you explain to them, this is the reason why you're on punishment, or this is the reason why I've taken this away from you.
You know what I realized, guys? I'm not to cut you off. We live in a society where we have to conform to our children. And I say as a parent, remember when your mom says, you're going to sit there and you're going to eat that now. I've seen that on Kiki's page today. She says, my son thinks that I'm going to cook 80 different meals because he doesn't want to eat his oatmeal. She said, I made him sit down there and he ate his oatmeal. I remember back in the days, my grandmother used to cook for us and she would make us some wheatina. But I wanted Frosted Flakes. My grandmother would be like, you're going to sit there and eat your wheatina. I don't care. Now, if we sit there and tell our children, eat that and nothing else, we're looked at as parents that don't compromise.
But I did that on Thanksgiving.
Yes, you did. You did, because our son, he didn't want nothing that I cooked. I mean, especially because I'm the best cook in the world.
And then I had to make 3 different meals and then the 3 different meals, he didn't want those.
But he asked for those. And I told my husband, don't make him. I said, he's going to eat what everybody else on the table was going to eat. And my husband didn't listen because he is like the perfect parent.
Really,
So
bitch, I hit him with that.
he made bacon, then he made pork, then what else you made?
I don't know,
Something else,
but then
but
you came in and you made the mashed potatoes on.
And he didn't even eat it. So here's the thing, ladies.
No, he did.
A little bit. Parents, don't think that there's the perfect parent in the world.
Because the perfect parent doesn't exist.
Perfect parent doesn't exist.
So all you can do is try. You can lay out your ground rules.
You can compromise
You can
sometimes,
compromise a tad bit.
Because we are compromising parents. Like,
But as they get older, all you can do is hope that the lessons you've provided and the knowledge and the tutelage that you provided, that they
listen to
they
it.
listen to it and they take it into the world, because they are not going to be under your roof forever. They're not going to be under your supervision forever. So, all you can hope for is that when they get a little older, 17, 18, 19, and they're ready to sprout into the world, is that the knowledge you dropped, the things you taught them, they can apply it in society going forward.
And even if they don't,
I mean,
even
they're
if
gonna
they
be in
don't,
trouble then, Ben.
even if they don't, then you still gotta love them through the process.
Yes.
You know, I've learned that, you know, no matter how you raise a child, in the end, they're gonna do what they want to do. But now I think we do more of like purpose-driven parenting. That's what we do now.
How do you explain that? Purpose-driven parenting.
Purpose-driven parenting. Okay, so like today, Byron is so used to my husband carrying him around the house, okay? Because, you know, Byron can't walk. My husband is more of the enabler, in a good way, but he's more of the enabler. Me, my purpose was, my son kept calling for his father, you know, because I want daddy to take me outside, and I want daddy this and that. Mine just rained outside. I said, Mommy's not going to do that, but what would you like? I don't know. I don't want to be in the room. I said, okay, well, I cleared the floor, and you could come into the living room right now and sit with me. Oh, no, you got to carry me. No, I don't. You can do it. So I'm now purposely parenting a certain way because I want our children to be more independent and more self-reliant on their capabilities, because he's so used to daddy transferring him from room to room that he doesn't want to do it himself anymore. But no, now I think that I am trying to implement on my husband too, because he's like really a hands-on enabler in a good way. But
Really, man?
you know, you really are, babes. But you know, I'm purposely parenting a certain way. So Blake and Christian is going into karate because I want to train them physically how to defend themselves. Kyla will be joining us in different classes, biblically as well as in gun classes and self-defense classes.
Yes.
I am purposely spending time with Kyla to teach her about entrepreneurship. Arvea is still young, so I'm just getting there, but I am definitely parenting with a purpose now, because just giving your kids everything is not it, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that, parenting with a purpose. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna have to like kind of work with something with that.
Yeah,
As well as
parenting with a purpose, because our kids, we've given Cyrus everything, and it didn't. We ended up with nothing at the age of 20, you know. And this past year, I realized that I've given my kids everything monetarily, money, trips, love, whatever I could give them, but I didn't have a purpose. My only purpose was to make them happy. Did I think about making them self-sufficient? Did I think about teaching them how the value of $1? Did I teach them how to put God first in anything I did? I didn't do none of that. So now I'm trying to get my husband too, because he's such
but it's real, because
we are
I've done that as a parent, just like you, giving everything monetary wise, and
our
sometimes
time,
that,
and then when they cry and they say, okay, you pick them up, you give in. But now, like I said, Byron was crying. I said, no, you're gonna go from your room into the living room, and we're gonna play bingo. And you know what he did? He did it.
he played bingo.
So I think like it's no perfect parenting, but now we're learning to parent with the purpose.
Don't worry, look out for that page too, because I'm about to create that whole thing, parenting with a purpose. It's just gonna be just speaking on things I have been through as a parent and the things my parents have instilled in me. So some of the things that they've instilled in me, I try to instill in them.
But just keep in mind, there's no perfect parent.
There is none.
You know, we look at the Cosby Show, and we think that that is the.
No, TV tries to paint that picture of the perfect parent.
But there is no
The
perfect.
lawyer as
The mother.
the mother, and the doctor as the father, and all the kids go off to college and they never cross that line. But that's TV. That's not real life.
There is no perfect way to parent, but if you put purpose in your parenting, it makes a big difference. And I just learned that since last month. Never too old
late to learn anything. Never too late. Parenting with a purpose. I'm gonna start that page. It's not gonna be a group because I don't want it to be a group. I want it to be a page, and it'll be something as well as Mental Health Mondays that I can just tap into and speak from experience. This isn't just a rambling session. You know, the Mental Health Monday came from the battles and the things my son endured. And as a parent, I was there firsthand. So I get to talk about it. I get to reach out to somebody that may be going through similar situations, somebody that might be, their kid might be going through similar situations. And it gives me a chance to just talk. I've been doing this for a while. You see the shirt right here, as you can see, right? Mental health matters. Today's my first time putting on one of the shirts since I've been in the house. And I take this thing serious. This is not a joke. This is not a game. I actually took a loss. Me and my wife, my family, we took a loss, a major loss, something that we still deal with currently to this day. So I speak from experience. I speak, like I said, it's from the lessons and the knowledge my mom and my dad taught me, the lessons and the knowledge I reach down and teach my kids, and some of the things that I've been through as a parent and as a person. I don't come on here on Mondays and try to be so, it doesn't have to be a somber moment. So sometimes I just speak from the everyday struggle, just the parent that goes through things, or the wife or the husband that goes through things, and they can relate to having financial woes or having problems with your supervisor or your coworkers at work, or just dealing with friendships that you outgrow. These are the things that I speak on every week, depending on where I feel like I want to go with it that day. Sometimes I take 2-3 days before even to think of the topic. So wherever I go with it that day, that's something that's coming from experience. That's just not no mamba jamba. But parenting with a purpose definitely sounds cool, because I'm, as a father, have been through a lot in a short amount of time. You know, I have a special needs child. I have a son that's no longer here. I'm raising active kids in the world.
Mine said he has the hiccups.
Go tell mom. Tell mom that she's gonna go to him right now. I'm appreciative of the yellow hearts. The yellow hearts are hearts of appreciation. You guys could have been doing anything. You could have been cooking. You could have been watching your favorite TV show. You could have been putting your kids in a bath. But you decided to spend this time with me and listen to the knowledge and the jewels that I'm able to drop and provide you guys. And for that, I'm forever, ever thankful. My son is crying. I think he has the hiccups right now. And when he has that, he gets a little nervous and a little freaked out. Babe! And I'm going to attend to him. I thank you guys for just being here. I truly appreciate all these yellow hearts and hearts of appreciation. Until next week, I'll be back. And peace out, guys.